you're spreading into schools. It's all to do with bullying. Tell us how this all came about.
Yeah, well, we jumped on a campaign. It's called Celebrity Guest Speakers in Schools, and it's been one of the greatest things that we've done. We're going in and spreading such a positive message. It's an awesome campaign, and we're so proud to be on it.
It's good to be able to get in front of young people and, tell them that it's really not okay to be bullied and to stick up for themselves. And, it's amazing watching their reactions, to us talking to them. We're normal people, but to them, apparently we're superheroes or something.
You're rock gods to those kids.
One of the other amazing things is they're very hesitant to talk about any bullying they've experienced or seen.
Yep.
So once you're in there and you're actually talking to them, they sort of open up a bit and they start to tell their experiences. And I think from then they learn.
What was school like for you boys? Because, of course, you're very artistic, great musicians. Did any of you get a hard time?
Me personally, no. I think my biggest issue at school was I saw a lot of bullying, and I didn't always speak up about it, you know what I mean? Like, your mates would have a go and things like that, and you'd, move past it and whatnot. But now I think my biggest regret is just, not speaking up when I could have. It might have just changed someone's day completely just by saying, don't worry about them, they've just been idiots.
Well, you can't blame yourself because it can be quite a daunting situation to watch. But why do you think you didn't stand up and say something?
I don't know. I think I was trying to be a bit of a people pleaser at school, be everyone's best friend, and, you want to fly under the radar, have your own moments when you want to dictate them. It's kind of hard when it's your mates doing the bullying, or, now that I'm out of school, 22 years old, and I got my own life, my own career, I think now I regret just going I should have just spoken up and just let them have it myself.
I guess school for me was a little bit different. When I was in year 10, I actually got into Australian Idol.
Tall poppy, everyone would want to cut you down, I'm sure.
It was really bizarre. I was in year 10 and I went away to Sydney for about 6 months and filmed the show. And when I came back, I was kind of like, I'm going to be, really popular. And it was kind of polar opposite, copped a bit of stick. I wish that there was someone there that could have guided my journey through that. I'm really happy to be able to pass the message on and show people that they can get through it,
Was it kind of verbal or physical stuff that you enjoyed?
Oh, verbal for sure, yeah. But it's, it's all pretty nasty.
Guys, we've done a little bit of stuff with bullying a little while ago, and a lot of the social media stuff can be really tough. You guys have got a wonderful following, but do you cop some negative stuff at times too, and how do you deal with that?
Well, actually, social media is kind of a huge issue in school at the moment, and I didn't realise how many young people are actually on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook. It's hard. I mean, we're always going to cop stick, I guess, on Twitter and social media because that's where we sort of, I guess, blew up from. So it's the outlet where people can damage our reputation. So they go straight for that. But I guess we've sort of learned to ignore it, and I guess it's something that comes in maturity. Like, you just ignore it, and if they're not, like, if you don't treat them like they're real people, they're just online freaks, I guess, trying to cut you down. There's not much they can do if you just sort of ignore it. So I think that's a message we're getting to kids as well, is you just ignore it. They're not people. They're just people behind a message.